I don't see anything. Maybe I'm live. Any hoodle. Just got out of work. Odd day. I'll tell you the story first. I'll just get it off my chest. So they're behind at work. So they're like, hey, we're gonna have to have you work Saturday. Oh, it says I'm live now. All right, I'll start my story over. So, anyways, yeah, they're behind on Friday. They're like, we're behind. We're gonna have to come in Saturday. I'm like, dang it. I'm like, I have to get a babysitter lined up. I have to take in. My wife had plans to do stuff Saturday, so I had to take it at like 9:30. Start pulling levers, trying to find somewhere for my son to go. Telling her the bad news, everything. We get in there Saturday. Hour and a half in, we don't have any room to put the stuff. So I make lawnmowers. I make lawnmower parts. And there was no more boxes to put the parts in or floor space to put the boxes. So it's like, you made me from Friday. I was minding my own business. I have to call my wife up, tell her bad news, make her angry with me, angry with my boss, to taking an hour and a half in on Saturday to be like, you guys could go home. It's like, dang it. Hey, retirement day's here. I'm just venting about my darn work, making me work Saturday and then changing their minds as soon as I got there. It was so annoying because I had to get a babysitter or something. And anyways, my plan was to work on this truck. I see there's a flat tire. I'm all flustered, You just want to take and do the best you can in life, and it's like there's people who could be your team leader or your boss that doesn't understand basic things. Like, hey, this is behind, but we don't have any space to put it. I can't possibly see into the future an hour and a half a day from now. Anyways, let's get to wrenching. So I see this tire's a little low. I got the air pump in the car. I'm going to go do this. Get that up pumping. Step one, pop the trunk. Junk in the trunk. I got this little air charger thingamajig. It's cool. It's got like a flashlight. I'm not selling these or nothing. But what I like about it is you can plug it into a wall, or I can plug it into the car. Very handy. Very handy. So let's get plugging. Shoot, now I gotta go over there to get the cord. I did not plan this out very well to have all my props right handily about. Oh, it's got pressure. I just haven't checked it recently enough. Hello, anybody who else is watching? I don't know what's going on today. I'm in my garage. I'm young. I'm wild. I'm free. What could we do with endless time by ourselves? Has anybody got any good plans this weekend? Now that I'm out of work. Unexpectedly out of work when I expected to work all day. Gosh, dang it. I apologize for my language. I apologize for not being as upbeat as I possibly could be. But stuff changes. Frustration. You get stuff weighing on your mind. You feel bad about it. Have to work on the weekends. My dad never had to work on the weekends when I was a kid because, I don't know, the company apparently knew what they were doing. All I want to do is be a good father. Did I unplug that? Nope. Well, I just feel like you have to abandon your family to work. I think the funniest thing about work, they make us work all the time. And then other people would be like, you're a workaholic. It's like, no, I hate work. I just work in a terrible place. I should just get a better job, but once you work somewhere for since 2001, it's tough. You know, it's tough to take in. Here's my other cool car. Look how beautiful that is. That looks great on the camera. I don't know if anybody's watching. All right. How much juice should the wheel tire get? Camera angles are everything. Who's that? Oh, it says 5 pounds, so it was ready to go. Driving to town on 5. All right. We're off to the races. One task. What's next? What else can I do? We'll hear that for the next 10 minutes. I know. I should check the oil on my car because it does this a little. Here we go again. Going down the only road we ever known. Hey, David Bennett, how is it going? Well, that's right. I should take that pumpkin, chuck that into the yard, and then hit it with the lawnmower. Or something. David Bennett. Good job. I'd say I gotta add just a smidgerooski. I don't know if you can hear that, or the thing just roaring. Oil's in the trunk, though. This is my newest favorite flavor of oil. I just like the taste. This kind of car takes the 10W30. A very interesting weight oil for a Dodge Charger, but this is the high mileage. I heard this is supposed to be better. So my car has, hey, the Bud Files is here. How's it going? Oh, this one hasn't been opened yet. Gotta get the other one. I got one that hasn't been opened. Oh yeah, here's the one I was actually talking about too. Castro Edge High Mileage. Supposed to be better for if you're leaking oil, I guess. They put stuff in there to... This one's open. It's put the whole half a quart. So I already put half a quart in. I almost think where the oil comes from, if I can get it towards there, right here. So there's oil like right here, like it almost leaks around this. Like something's wrong with this O-ring or something that makes this leak, the cap. Like the pressure of the valve, whatever. Is it going? Oh, that's thick oil. And it's cold outside. Look at that. That's wild. Is there a rock in there or something? Why is that going so slow? Well, that might be half my battle. Is the oil pouring slowly? Oh, it is. Huh. Oh, that's weird. 45 minutes later. Oh, it's still going. Look at that. Is there something in there? No, it's just kind of oozing its way down. Sooner or later, we'll get there. The oily life of a Dodge owner. Oh, the oily life I lead. I don't know if you can hear me over the top of that generator, or that greasy grime of gopher guts. Let's get the vacuum out here and just vacuum all this up. Yeah, that might be something else. Maybe I should... Should I be detailing the engine of the car? Getting mice turds out of here? Probably won't hurt to get some of the turds out of there. Is there something small I can use? I got... Hey, who else? Somebody talking? Add a QA sticker? A fictional world you'd love to visit. Huh. Where is the fictional world I'd love to visit? Oh, it disappeared right when I come over. Huh. Oh. Fictional world I'd like to... You look how cool my truck is painted? Man, that's nice. The artistic mind. Oh, wait, was I doing this? Ha ha! Still dripping. Let me just let this drip forever. Oh, ran the engine. Yikes! No, that's spilling. Here comes the truck. It's more than just oil. It's liquid engineering. Maximum short and long-term engine performance on high-mileage engines. Reduces leaks, oil burns off, power robbing deposits. Improves fuel economy. I can also learn Spanish right now, I think. Maximar la potencia de motores de alto recorrido. A corto y largo plazo. Is it wrong for me to take and speak Spanish if I barely remember it? I faintly remember Spanish. All right, what was my plans? I could get some of the sand off the top of the motor. There's like sand and like mice poop. How do mice get into a car while you're driving it? Hey, well, it's close enough. We'll say it's close enough. Close enough for the most of us. Oh, that's annoying. Up to 18 pounds, 19 pounds. 19 pounds is how much I can shoulder or deltoid raise. What did I come in here for? I came in here for, well, let's take this. This seems like a good idea. And there's a thing I'm looking for. It's gotta be. Anybody remember what that thing was called? Could just use something like the leaf blower, but it might be leaf blower might be finicky. I got a bike pump thing. Where did I last leave it though? Every time I use it. Every time I look around. Every time. This is my house. It's where I go to the bathroom. Is that it? Yes. Ha-ha! There we go. There we go. This is what we want. It's actually, I got to blow up a yoga ball or a... If I'm looking for my keys later, they're right there. Good place to keep them. All right. Let's do some hot rod stuff. Hey, fly road trips. The thingamajig. This is an air pump. Don't judge me for don't judge me for how I just moved that. I see the problem. So now that works good. Watch this. Watch the. I can blow all the whatever directly into my lungs. There we go. That makes it worse. This is how I met Bill Clinton. I'm gonna throw those down farther in the engine bay. Maybe over there. Right onto the ground. Whoop! Oh! Right into the starter. This is very awkward. There we go. She'll clean up or she won't. Oh, not that way. Oh no. My brush is getting beat up. One of the handiest things about going to the dentist, they give you a toothbrush every time, but I use electric one. Even I tell them, and they're like, oh, it's a good idea to use electric. Here's this one anyways. And you're like, you get 1,000,000 of these. And you know what's a good reason to go to the dentist? So you don't get, so you don't get that. You don't have to take and have what's it called? Dentures or cavities. Cavities are painful, and it's a lot easier to just go to the dentist and brush your teeth sometimes. This is life advice right here. This thing is just funny now. Think you're scrolling through different lives, you see this. It's good humor. Now, of course, this does actually work, though. It did get a lot of... Oh my gosh, it's going to take me forever. But what I have today is endless free time. I got to do something. I have the old, what's it called? The anxiety today, a little bit. My wife is going to the hair salon. Makes me very nervous. It's like one of my favorite features. Her great hair. And she goes to the salon. It's like, ugh. Like, I hope she don't mess it up. Is what I always... And there's all those things where I'm like, I'm not trying to be sexist or nothing. But biology... It's just what you prefer. It's like, what I'm attracted to in a woman. Sorry. But, yep. Ooh, is that a snakeskin? What the heck was that? Spooky, scary skeletons in here. What am I doing? Oh yeah, clean this stuff off. So this, can't quite get into those little corners because of this. So I think I'm going to have to get a brush going directly that way. I'll be back. This one also, not as good as... This is kind of just falling apart and causing more rubbish in here. Let's try a paintbrush. Good thing I forget to put away stuff. I just had this laying over there on the ground near the door. That made it easy. Oh yeah! Oh my gosh, that's so satisfying. Who does it like? Oh my gosh, that's working great. Why is it working great? I don't know. All I could ask for. Just talk exactly about what's on my mind. And what is on my mind? What's on anyone's mind? Watch this goofiness again. Is this working? Alright. Am I making this worse? What's going on right now? Am I scuffing it? Huh. Or is there some kind of chemical on this? That's what it is. There's a chemical making something go on right here. Yep. What is on this? Maybe I should get a different paintbrush. It looks good at first, and then it turns white. Where are all these people driving by? It's Saturday. The beach is closed. Not that I know they're going to the beach. A lot of people go to the junkyard when they go by here. Because, a scrap guy always does. The magic of air. Right? The cleanliness of fresh air. Clean your lungs. Will that tire ever be pumped up? Does this say 80 on there right now? That could be bad. Oh good, the tire's only pumped up to 33.5 pounds, not 80. Boom! That sure does add to the excitement of watching somebody do something live. What's up here? What was I doing? Oh yeah, wipe that stuff off. Huh. Maybe I need some kind of spray on here. Water? Oil? Soap? What would... Yeah, I was hoping for the magic of, Oh, let's go this way. See, this turned white after I cleaned it off, which isn't my goal. I got that all awkwardly. Oh, look, I can... Let's try this. This is your favorite way to watch movies and shows. Try it. And I have to answer? I'm doing the answering? Do I just type it in? What goes on when I do it? Drag here to end Q&A. Oh. Well, there you go. Can I move that out of the way? Put it maybe over here? Nope, right in the middle of the way. Huh. Well, we got that going for us. What am I looking for right now? Oh, there's all the cleaning stuff. Is any of this? You ever get like a million jugs of random things and you're like, what could I use? Bubbles? Well, here's $1.80 detail spray. All right, I'm going to take that thing off. It's annoying me. If anybody's watching. There we go. All right. Or left. What else can I get? Well, I see this thing looks like it might... This might be a fun thing to dig dirt out of the engine bay with. What else can I use? Well, we'll start with these two things. Do I need a rag? Do I have a rag? Are they all dirty? Oh no, tragedy struck. All the... Oh, here's one. Yeah. Zoink. Mystery rag. On the sofa with popcorn. I'm sorry if I accidentally took that down too early. Who'd expect? I love watching the... I'm probably one of your biggest fans, the flying road trips. Yeah, those guys go on some good things. I like when you're both in it, too. It's like, the magic has to happen when you're both in it. I thought it'd be like, oh, it's an episode with only... Ah, shoot. I know your names. Becca, or Becky, and Ken. That's what their names are. Anyways, yeah, it's always good when they're both in it. If it's only one or the other. It's like the interaction of the both of you is what's entertaining. Maybe just for me. What's that? Car! Uh-oh. Got a squeaky brake thing. That looks better. Wow, that looks better immediately. Hopefully the engine will immediately start on fire. You guys see this? Is it that detailed spray is the stuff to use the whole time? This rag's been used for so many things. I think taking wax off of something? Buffing compound or something? Does that look better? It's wetter. It looks good until it dries. On the sofa. Yeah, I was going to say the same thing, though. Like watching TV at home. That was going to be my... I'm not against the movie theaters, but the tickets cost like $150 a piece. The popcorn, $17 bag of popcorn. Then I have to get up, go to the bathroom, miss the best part of the movie. Now I'm older, too. I got more options. That was interesting. Well, I get another... one of those things that suggest what to do. What is that tire up to now? $40.5. I don't know if it's got to go up to 9,000. I should have. All right. Am I going to work on this all day? You never know. At least I'm doing something. I'm outside, enjoying the ice cold air. I would have traveled someplace exotic and done something, but of course, had to go to work. It's very annoying. Go to work, hour and a half later, go home. Dang it! Ah! I should have paid attention better in school. Yeah, that's the death of the movie theater. You're like, it's all the prices. I'm like, I'm all for going, but I'm like, man, somebody want to take me? Dinner and a movie first? I sure hope that sound isn't just terrible, that air compressor just blasting away over there. What is this? Oh, that's right. That is how you're supposed to check your transmission fluid on a Dodge Charger. You can't. Well, that's handy. You just can't take and check it. Wow, what was some of my favorite things? You guys would the flying road trips go to Pennsylvania. Very interesting because I don't go to Pennsylvania enough. I'll go to Hancock, which is just outside of Pennsylvania, but when they go deep into the Pennsylvania, I'm like, oh man, you went to like a steel place, Allentown, Pennsylvania. Allentown, Pennsylvania, I think was the place. Maybe I'm wrong. They had some giant old factory. It was beautiful. I think it's got to be them. Yeah, they went to the Pickle Fest in Pittsburgh, maybe. Not that I'm against the local stuff that I see from them. I just see that stuff, you know. It's neat to see stuff that's a little bit out of my range when you have a 5-year-old. I don't have it today, but I don't have enough time to drive there at the same time. There's so many good places in New York to go. You got like the finger. If I was like rich, it would take me a year to start going out of state just because there's so many good stuff in like the Finger Lakes, Rochester, places I just never been. All those beautiful rolling hills of the little towns, the history. Oh man, the history. You can't have enough history. Why is anything where it is everywhere? It'd be funny, yeah, I'd be a millionaire traveling around central New York. The life. I mean, this is what I do in my free time. I don't even have to do this. Does that look better? I think it looks better. Good enough. What do I really need to do? Like clean off some of this goop. This terrible looking goop over here. Is this just oil on top? That's what I was talking about how I'm like, I think it leaks oil out of this cap. It makes like a fog. Alright, you pop the hood and see this. Everything that should look black, as black as I can get it. Let me clean this up a little bit. Will that clean off? Oh yeah, it does clean off. How did everything get so dirty? Does somebody put like a polish on this? Maybe I could steel wool it. I think I have the tiniest piece of steel wool I could use to do this, but this seems to be working. Do I dare touch that wire? I could push it ever. Yeah. It looks pretty cooked. We don't need weird things not working because I poked at them just to clean them off a little. I was just driving around. I just drove home as I stick my hand all over my hot engine. This engine stays cool. Anybody else use radiator fluid? Yeah, the old steel mill and pickle. Yeah. That's funny. I wasn't watching the chat. Oh, what'd they have? They had like the art thing. I did like the art where they had spray paint all over that one area. Is that Pittsburgh? It was some big town in Pennsylvania near a hill and a river. Gotta be like Pittsburgh or something. Had that like interesting art thing. You can never have too much art. That's why I like this. To clean this off, it's like art. I was an art major in high school. So I didn't have to take really hard math. And then I get a job in really hard math. No, I'm good at math, though. That wasn't... I'm good at math, but it was like I didn't like... Yeah, I enjoy math, I enjoy history, but I don't like to be forced into... Man, I was younger then. Like, the thrill of learning didn't really hit you until about the 12th grade. I'm like, wait, I need to redo my whole education. I just started enjoying it. I could have gone to college, but I was broke, and I started working at the company I work at now, who makes me come in and do dumb things. Was this working? I don't know. That is interesting with the lawn mowing. I feel like I see my lawn and it's not entertaining to me, but those videos really did well. And it's like baffling. I'm like, do people really like this to watch? I could go mow my lawn right now. That'd be funny. Just mowing. Wait, is it too wet? I could mow my lawn. Yes, I should mow up the leaves. All right. Put that down. I got up to 49 and a half. That's high enough to cause an explosion, I guess. I don't know. I should mow those leaves, though. I think. Is that bad for nature? I never know what's the best thing to do for nature. Get out of there, leaves. What's over here? That is a good idea. I should go do some lawn mowing. Yep. Yeah, let's just do. Is there a bolt missing? Why would there be a bolt missing? Has it always been missing? Maybe it was a plastic cap. Well, it's missing on that side too. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, I could reach underneath and touch it. What's it even bolted to? Oh. I learn something new about this car every time I come out here and mess with it. I could put a bolt in there, but what would it... Put a bolt over there too. Are bolts falling out of the car? I don't know. Maintenance. All right. Well, this has gone on for 32 minutes. Oh yeah, that would about. I always feel like that I've realized now I'm like showing my son a lot. And I should show my own self a little bit more. I might be entertaining also, but hear my voice, just see the back of my son. Wait, now I've discovered something new on the car. What is this? I've never noticed this part right here before. Is this where that filter goes? I see something in there. Can I reach it there? What am I even reaching for? Should there be a filter in there? I don't see nothing. We'll just put this back on, act like we didn't see anything. How does it go on? Claim the man who accidentally taken it off already. Oh, it slid right in there. Gentle. 20-year-old plastic, gentle. Gentle. Oh, whatever that does. Now we know. You think this is? A cupcake wrapper. A random cupcake wrapper stuck over here. Freaking didn't land in the trash can. Yeah, no, that is I think a filter's supposed to go in there. Let's learn about my car together. I know this other thing. Can I get it in that way? Yep. This is how, if I have to change my brakes, the brake, you can put the brake fluid in right there. So if I have changed the brakes on this car. It's a 2007. I've owned it since 2008. And I've changed the brakes like 4 times, 5 times. And it's the goofy part about the darn brakes is the pads don't really wear out. This driver's side, this one wears out the quickest. That one wears out next. The backwoods have been changed like twice, maybe 3 times. And what happens with this one really eats up. This one takes in the rotor, gets beat up. And the rest of them, the rotors just rust out. It's not from overuse of the brakes. It's just they rust out. And it's like, how bad is the weather around here that you can't have somebody's driving by with like a body on the roof of their car? It's pretty interesting. Oh, we see it. There's something on the roof. And yeah, so it's like instead of wearing out, they just rust out. It's like of all the things to cause, and then they sound terrible. Press the brake pedal, all of a sudden you hear the horrible grinding sound of just rust on pads and rust and things crumbling apart. Where's that thing? What's good about doing the lives, I might say something funny and then I could take and edit and do a short later. Some hysterical moment, probably not. My nose look funny. I had nose surgery at one point. Well, actually, I really had a jacked up nose at one point where there was no cartilage in it anymore, and I had to actually have a piece put in here and then some skewers. And right at this light, you can really see it. Like out here, it's not so bad. Yeah, the rust doesn't stop the car that much, but it does take it. The fuel economy should be improving. The more rust I take it, knock off the car, the less. What do they say? Rust holes are lighter than carbon fiber. That's the if you're in automotive stuff. The weight to power ratio really goes up every year. Well, this actually has got pretty good power for a V6 motor. I don't know if anybody's ever had one. From 2007, it's like 300 horsepower, and I've never needed to use it all. Just for screwing around effect, but 99% of the times, I think I can get away with, about 190 horsepower would be more than enough to pull like a hay wagon or something. Not that I ever pull hay wagons. And when I say hay wagon, I'm like, hay wagon. What am I even looking at right now? All right, let's just focus on one thing before I get distracted and wander off into the abyss. All right, I've already changed my mind. Can we make it all the way over there? There's a car. So if you look over here, my finger, those pumpkins. I'm just going to take and chuck those into the lawn and then go get the lawnmower. Oh, I don't know if anybody knows. I got a new snow shovel at the end of last year. Man, I'm going to put some, I specially order, look at this. This thing is perfect. So the handle, it's like, so back in the day, we had square handled ones, or not square. We had a round handle one that was too smooth so that you'd like pick the snow up. And before you get this spin in your hand, very annoying. And then we had, when I was a kid, not since I've been an adult, we had these ones that were really sharp curves. So it was like a pusher kind. But I like to go fling it, this kind of, that's how I like to do it. Like high-fiving the snow. These are my favorite kind, and I like these handles when you can get one with a handle. What's Top Fan doing? All right, let's go do some pumpkin chucking. Don't do drugs, kids. Sometimes stuff catches me off guard. That pumpkin squished in such a way made me get. Am I that easy to puke? Maybe I'd turn this up instead of bending down to be in the camera view. There we go. It's sitting in the middle of my hot engine. It's not that hot. The flying road trips. Who knew they'd be the ones watching me today? That's pretty interesting. It's one of those things. I go somewhere. I'm like, wonder if they'll be here. And then one time I did see them. I thought they were like the news. They're dressed too nice. Threw me off. I'm like, those can't possibly be. There was just so many with Ozfest that one time. I saw them right there doing stuff. And I didn't even think it was them. Man, the more I look at my car, the more questions I have about everything. What is this? I don't know if you can see it. So right here is a random groove with a thing in it, but it doesn't go to anything. Huh. Also, I've noticed these things. I've never noticed this part right here before. These four little vents. There's like cold air come through. Oh. You own a car this long and you first notice that. Why would they be there? Would they go right into my hood? I don't know. Engineering. Yeah, I'll go mow up those pumpkins now and those leaves. Yeah, I'll go mow the front yard. That seems like the best idea. Mow the front yard, get right where all the leaves are. Find where anything I've forgotten. Find all the inflatable cords that I've left out. Wrap those around the blades. That's what I'm going to do. Got a plan. All right. Thanks, anybody, for watching. Have a great day. Wait, how do I turn it off? There it is.